As the mounted knight gets close to him, he seems to collapse on the ground. He's rocking back and forth, hugging his knees. You hear him talking about walking and how they came out of the woods, and they have purple-colored eyes. All of a sudden, everyone hears a whistle. Now crumpled up, holding his chest, and appears to be dying. Out of the woods, you see a group of zombies and skeletons. Can everyone roll initiative, please? You definitely hit him. You definitely hit, and he goes down. So he is now dead. It seems like more and more are coming out of the woods. And they just kind of keep coming. You can tell as they keep coming, though, that they look more and more decayed as time goes on. And Morgana, it is your turn.
Do I notice anybody controlling the zombies?
Make a. This is going to count as your action if you want to do this, but make a perception check. You do not seem to notice anything. But I'll say this though, they all seem to have the same colored purple eyes. There are zombies and skeletons from many different races. Like I said before, they're in various stages of decay. Some look fresher than the others, and some are just straight up skeletons. And then that would count as your action. Do you want to do any movement? I don't think you have any bonus actions yet.
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions yet. No. I'm good on my rack.
Alright, Tav, you are up.
Yeah, so I think Tab, what he's going to do is kind of just stick with the group a little bit more, move forward and to the left here. And then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on, can you see my marker? This guy.
Yep, I got it.
Yep, so I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, which deals radiant damage, which I believe is good against undead.
You may find out.
Ooh, not a good roll.
Is that 2 damage?
Well, it's a 1d8 radiant damage. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Which is an attack dex save of 13.
Yep. So, the dex.
Well, it says dexterity saving throw or take 1d. Yeah. Yep.
So these things have pretty shitty dexterity because they're undead, but he rolled a 19. So he still saves, unfortunately. So it is effective against him. So he would have taken 4 damage, so now he only takes 2. So he's still shambling forward. But I'll say this too: is he is now aflame as well. So you have a couple of these guys on fire. Between your turn,
It's on fire.
these guys are going to move forward, and they are going to start attacking this group. Oh my god, bad roll. That's a bad roll too. So they kind of start grappling with these guys, but they didn't really manage to do anything. And then they didn't do shit back. Jesus, man, these rolls. It is Argyle. So he's going to go to this guy right in front of him. He is going to charge in. He hits. My god, thank god. Someone's hitting. And he hits for max damage. Awesome. So this guy right in front of Sir Argyle, he is now dead. So he's going to go back up here. And he's going to use his movement. He has 60 feet of movement, by the way. Which is pretty awesome. So he's going to run to this guy. He's going to roll damage. Just hits. And he does 3 damage.
Oh, nice.
And then that is the end of his turn. His horse now goes. Oh my god, drop my die. The horse hits, and he hits for 2 damage. Okay, so he takes a total of 6 damage. So not too bad. He's still up and walking. All right, Kaido, you are now up, and Lisbon, you are on deck.
Oh, can a medicine check be a bonus action? That's what I was asking.
Medicine check? Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot, move, and do that. All right, I'm gonna shoot at the zombie that's in front of Sir Argyle. And here we go.
And you get sneak attack even though you're not hidden because it's within the range of an ally, within 5 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
So hits. And 10 damage total. So he is, same thing. You hit him, hits him in the chest. He collapses to the ground. He is now crawling. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over to Gone Be Gone here, do a medicine check. See if I can stabilize him.
Yeah, sounds good. Gone, get gone. 15. So he is now stabilized.
Good.
Nice.
I guess I need to change his name. All right. Oh my goodness. I put a guy right in front of you, Brian. I'm just going to leave him there.
That's right. Now I don't have to run anywhere to attack anybody.
Hey-o. And they're going to hit everyone else here.
I'm trying to get. Jeez, more zombies.
Oh my god. I did not mean to make that many. I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess this is a one shot, huh?
No.
Well, they're weaker, right?
Yeah.
More decayed?
Yeah, they're getting weaker and weaker as it goes. So the ones that are enthralled with you guys now, so the ones that are up close and fighting everyone, they are the strongest ones. And this group over here, there is another guy who goes down. So I'm going to put an X on him. So he's now down. Okay, the zombie died. So we're going to move him out of here. Let's see. And now it is Lisbon. Did you go?
No.
Alright, you're up.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna stab this dude where I think he needs to be stabbed, I guess.
Do it.
Where's
My attacks. They're there. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, no need to switch weapons. Ooh la la, I think that's good.
Awesome, yep. Definitely hits.
Not the best damage, but I'll take it.
Did this guy get hit before? I think this guy got hit before.
By me?
No. I think he got hit by
Or does that not matter? Oh,
Argyle.
for head point.
Yeah, so describe the kill on that one.
Alright, yeah, same thing. I figured out what worked on the last one, so I just go for the same spot. Just nail it.
Awesome. He is now dead. Alright, Morgana, you are now on up.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to this guy. And I'm gonna use my spear.
Alright, roll for it.
Stab him.
Sarah, do you still have like crazy high constitution and everything?
I
Should.
Nice. Is it still like pretty high though for like a sorcerer?
It's pretty good.
I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah. It's a rock gnome trait kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so you hit him for 3 damage. So well, I'm assuming you're using 2 hands. But as you stab the spear into him, it kind of hits him right in the chest. And he kind of just looks at you. He grabs the spear, and then he's going to attack you right back. What's your armor class, Sarah?
10.
10. So you're able to kind of keep him away with your spear. He's swinging his arms at you, but he can't seem to hit you, which you're very glad about. His buddy, though, who is right over here, is going to come up next to you. And he's also going to attack you. And he also misses. My goodness.
Lucky me.
Alright, Tav, you are up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up here and then do it again. Cast Sacred Flame at the zombie that's on Morgana's spear.
Okay. That's a cantrip, right?
See, look, a gentleman.
That's a good spell.
Yeah, too bad I'm rolling like crap.
So let's see. Let's see if he
Fancy great,
he
Jason.
does not. So you hit him for 1 damage. So, but he's very bloodied now. He's not looking too happy.
Well, it doesn't do extra damage for radiant or no?
Well, it does 2 damage, and he's slightly more unhappy. So
Right.
remember, the ones up front are the tougher ones. So.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for right
Awesome. So this group on the west side here, they successfully kill this one. Now I'm rolling good. They successfully kill this one, and they fail at this one. It is now Sir Argymile's turn. He is not grappled, but he's going to strike the one right in front of him, and he got a nat 20, which is great. So how we're going to do nats, or critical strikes, is we're going to do max damage plus whatever you roll. So if the max damage for an attack is 12, for example, you add 12 plus whatever you happen to roll. So just double damage. And holy crap, he just hit him for a bunch of damage. So this zombie is now dead. He's now off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Kaido, you are on deck, followed by Lisbon. And I have way too many zombies. I'm going to get rid of some. I'm just going to move some up. You guys are more than welcome to start attacking. Kaido, you're up.
All right, we're going to move up to here. I'm going to shoot at the one, the zombie that's on Morgana's spear.
Sounds good. Make it happen.
Okay.
So, did you hide or anything before you roll? Oh no, allied. So roll again. So you hit. Okay, perfect. Have you guys figured out their DC yet? Or their AC, rather? So you hit for 6 damage. Describe the kill, Pops.
I noticed that the last one that got it through the eye died instantly, so this one got it through the eye too. Arrow through the back of the head, and down he goes.
That's what she said. Alright, perfect. So he is now dead.
Attack the head or remove the brain.
Between the zombie that's still next to you, Sarah, is now going to roll against you. What's your AC again?
10.
10. Okay, so he misses again. I don't know why these guys are missing so bad. This group to the west is doing okay. They're trying to stabilize their friend. So he's going to do a medicine check, and he doesn't do too good. So he's fine. Okay, good. This zombie that's here, he is still kicking and not dead yet. So this is one of the tougher ones. The one next to the Kenku over here. The group to the west is doing poorly as well. But you guys are almost done with your group. And there's weaker ones coming up. I'm sure you guys have noticed them sneaking up slightly. So we are getting there. Alright, who just went? Dad, right? Kaido? So it's Lisbon's turn. Morgana, you're on deck.
Right. Well, I'm going to keep trying to protect Morgana, and I'm going to attack this zombie right here.
Awesome.
With my... Yay. Ooh la la.
Awesome. So, like I just said, oh no, is that a dirty 20?
Yeah, I think so. I think. Yeah, otherwise it would have been like 25.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So dirty 20. So you hit for 8 damage. He is still kicking, believe it or not, but he's very bloodied. He now collapses to the ground, and he's going to make a grab to Morgana. Sarah, can you give me a strength check? This is a contested strength check, so you basically just have to beat my roll, which I again did really poorly. So. Hey, believe it or not, Sarah, you win. So you are not grappled by this zombie that is crawling on the ground.
Woohoo!
All right, Organa's up. Tav, you're on deck.
Well, I'm gonna use Firebolt on that zombie that's right next to me.
Sounds good. Roll for it. Yes or no disadvantage for close range. So it's a vocal and somatic. So what do you do to cast it?
I'm gonna plant my bare feet on the ground so that I can pull power from the earth. Then I'm gonna have it go out my fingertips.
Sweet.
I'll say Freya protect me.
So you plant yourself in the ground. You feel all this energy coming up through your toes, through your legs, concentrating into your hand. You put it out towards this zombie and describe the kill.
While I have my hands pointing at him, I feel his bones melting under the intense fire.
Jeez, dark.
And it just melts down into the ground. And I send him back to nature where he's supposed to be, give his energy back to the earth. And then I think the earth.
Hell. All right, beautiful. All right, Tav, you are up. Sir Argyle is then up, and then Kaido.
Alright, I'm gonna start charging into the action here. So I'm gonna run up to this zombie right here and swing my warhammer.
Do it. Did it the other day. So you got a dirty 20.
Yep, and then I think I click for damage now, right? Now I roll for damage. Why does it go and click the dragon roll dice? No, I rolled a 1.
So you charge in, screaming, ah! You swing, and you kind of biff it a little bit. You hit him in the foot, and you do 1 damage.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast a healing word on the down guy in the bottom right there.
Awesome. What's the range for that?
He's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
Yeah, 6.
60. Awesome. All right, do it.
Yeah, it's 50 in range. Yeah, it's 50 feet. And I said, get up, you can't owe me a favor if you're dead.
Awesome. So yeah, you heal him. So he was at 0, so he's now at 1. So you successfully stabilized him. He still does have a zombie next to him, though. I may have just deleted him, too. He's still there, though.
I feel the resistance.
I'm gonna replace his token with Get Gone, just because I don't want to go looking for it in my my thing. All right, perfect. So awesome. So Tav, you still have motion if you want, but
yeah, I might provoke opportunity of attack at this point,
yeah.
so I'll stay.
All right. So now it is the zombie's turn. So the one that's next to you is gonna attack you, but he's definitely not gonna hit your AC, so you are safe. The other zombies who are within range, 1 hits, 1 misses, 1 hits. Okay. So this old man here is now bloodied, but he's doing pretty okay. This group over here hits, misses, and hits. Awesome. So this zombie right here is awesome. Good roll. So he's dead. So the tougher ones are almost gone. And he takes that 5 damage. Over here on this side, they're going to stabilize their friend. They get successful saving throw. He's going to go towards this zombie here. All these guys, though, are going to start moving down. Sir Argyle, who is next to you, Tav, is going to attack the zombie that you're kind of on top to. He gets a nat 20. Sweet.
Show up.
He's going to hit for 15 damage, so he is dead. Awesome. And all these guys are moving up. But can we do a group perception check? So meaning everyone roll a perception.
22.
Where is that? There it is.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Not great.
Awesome. So you guys all pass.
Oh, Kaido left.
Not all pass, but as a group you passed. So you guys do notice that in the deep in the woods there, especially Tab with his 300-foot dark vision, you can see that there's a man in a dark cloak with purple trim made of crow's feathers. He's wearing a necklace of a crow's skull with feathers on the necklace as well. He's holding a hand that appears to be purple, shining. There's two people behind him that are dressed similarly, but just not as elegantly. So they're in black robes with purple trim. They all have the crow necklace, and they seem to be talking to each other. With your perception, everyone got kind of 20. So you can tell that the guy who appears to be the main guy with the cloak, he appears upset and not very happy at all. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So they're kind of in this, I'm going to draw it on here. They're in this top corner up here. Kaido, it is now your turn, and Lisbon, you were on deck.
I'm moving to that tree, and I'm going to hide.
Bonus action.
Coming up.
Yeah, you basically go invisible on the field.
Can I see the purple guy through the trees?
I would say you can, but it's a
I'm in range here.
due to cover.
All right, I can hear him though, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to stay hidden for now.
All right, Lisbon.
I'd like to use my bonus action to change back to my bow, and I'm going to join Kaido up there.
Where are you on the map?
Oh,
you're by Morgana. Okay.
I just moved up to Kaido, though.
Yep, I see it.
And I, too, will take a shot at that person with disadvantage.
Well, I don't think
You
that
too? I
took a
did
shot.
not. I didn't.
Oh, did you, run out of things to do? Can I do that?
No, I didn't want to blow my stealth.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a zombie right there.
Fair. Well, I'm going to shoot.
All right, go ahead.
Disadvantage, you said, right?
Correct.
All right.
Because I'm going to call it 3, half coverage.
Ooh, I think I got 2 4s, though. And then +5, that's my bonus. But I did roll with disadvantage on roll 20. It didn't seem to show in the chat, though.
It looks like you rolled, 2 4s. +5 for 9.
Oh, does it? Oh, you can mouse over. Oh, yeah, forgot. Yeah. Okay, so
2 4s.
that's just the proof, yeah.
Awesome. So you fire your bow. It kind of goes over his shoulder. He kind of looks over his shoulder, and then he kind of looks over to where, it was shot from. And he doesn't really seem to do anything. Whose turn is it now? Morgana's. Morgana, what would you like to do?
Well, I have to move because they're in front of me now, and I want to use my thunderclap, but I don't want them to have to roll a constitutional save.
You have 20 feet of movement speed, I think.
No, they're 25, which one I'm trying to save.
Oh,
I
25.
can't because I don't put the parrot, and they're both still in front of me.
There's one up to your, on the right-hand side.
Well, thunderclap actually is anybody within 100 feet has to succeed a constitutional saving throw.
Yep, you can
Or
burst
take a 1d6
thunderous
thunder
sound
damage.
that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. The spell increases by 1d6 when you reach 5th level, 11th level, and 17th. That's pretty good, actually. Dang.
But I don't want it to affect them. They just had to run and hide in a goddamn tree.
Range area 5 feet. Oh, I read it wrong. Yeah, so 5 feet. But so they're not going to be within 5 feet of you. They're just going to hear the thunder. It's not going to do damage. The way it's written. So it's basically.
Oh, okay, so it's whoever's within 5 feet of me will roll.
Correct. So basically, if you're surrounded by people, everyone within your little 5-foot bubble or whatever would be hit. So you have to be next to someone for this to work. And actually, you can probably get those too if you want to try. You should know that you're in range of 2 zombies.
Well, I'm gonna use my thunderclap apple.
Alright, do it. So 5. So you hit one of them for 5 and then one of them for 3. Because he made his saving throw.
There's a huge boom on the battlefield.
Yep. Everyone kind of stops and looks at this little tiny rock.
Yeah, I kind of go like, what the? Oh my god.
And Sarah, you were very lucky that I'm rolling very crappy because both those zombies miss you.
Wait,
Tad,
isn't it my turn?
up. Yes.
Alright, I heard the thunderclap, looked over, and see Morgana got herself in trouble again. So I'm gonna dash over here, kind of like right in between them, and take a swing with my warhammer at one of them.
Sweet. Do it.
Alright, that's 11. Is that a hit?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, here we go, baby.
Which one
Alright,
would you
that's
like
a
to
little
hit? South or north?
The bottom.
Alright, describe the kill.
I just said, like, oh, looks like you had a little bit too much to drink, and I just, like, smash him over the head. His skull collapses and he falls down.
Awesome. So yeah, the hammer just kind of goes into the front of his skull here, and he just crumples to the ground under the weight of the hammer. With your dwarven fury. Alright, so he is now dead and off the battlefield. Alright, it is now Sir Argamile's turn. I already did everyone else's turn. He's going to do his dash action one more time. He's going to be 3. That is a miss, and a miss. Holy crap, this guy sucks. Alright, so all he did was dash all the way over here, and he didn't hit anyone. Kaido, it is now your turn. Lisbon, you are on deck.
Okay, I'm going to sneak up. I'm going to go north until I can see the guy with the purple rose.
Alright, sounds good.
Is that a good spot for line of sight?
I would say up 2 more squares, and that would be good.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I take off, I turn to Lisbon, and I put my finger to my lips, and I make a gesture like to follow me. Okay?
I still think you're trying to hit on him.
I blow my kiss.
I nod, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so that's my movement.
And blush a little.
All right. Am I still hidden, or is my movement because I was sneaking?
Yeah, you're still hidden. That's fine.
Okay, we're gonna take a shot at the purple guy.
All right, sounds good.
It's with advantage, so I'm gonna do it twice. Same both times. Is that him?
13, 15. All right, perfect. So, as the arrow kind of leaves your bow, it is going straight to where this guy's eye is. He kind of looks over, and the arrow kind of turns to flame and doesn't hit him at all. And he kind of looks over in your direction. And Lisbon, you are up on deck, but I'm going to use a reaction from this guy, which does not work, so never mind. But he was going to kind of look at, try and look at Kaido and do something, but he missed. So he can't tell what it was.
Well, I was going to hide with my bonus action unless I'm still hidden.
No, I wouldn't say you're hidden because you fired a bow and he looked at you. But he did.
Yeah, but that was my action. For my bonus action, I can hide, right?
Yeah, you can definitely hide.
I probably should.
I think you should.
21.
Yep, you are successfully hidden.
Damn, son.
All right, Lisbon, you're up.
All right. I was gonna attack this zombie, but then I noticed this elf guy wants me to like follow him, so I'm gonna try to do that. But I'm gonna try to like go around the zombie. Like, should I move here? Can you see what I'm doing?
I can't, but I'll assume that you're probably going to the east. I
So
went
here?
the other way, but yeah, that'll work. The zombies have such
But
low
that
intelligence.
kind of up. Okay. Well, I just went on like a reaction. So what was that? That was like 10 feet, I think.
Yeah.
And so I have like, yeah, like
20 more feet.
20 feet left. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that. Can I do? I think I still have my bow. Yeah, because I was gonna switch it for this guy, but now I've changed the plans.
Yeah,
And
I don't
I'm
remember
gonna
you.
go at this person.
Yeah, I don't remember you not. I remember you having your bow out, so I think that's fine.
Yeah, I was making a plan to attack the zombie near me, but yeah, that plan changed. I don't think I saw the arrow turn into flames necessarily, but even still, I'd probably try to shoot him anyway. Ooh, and I get a 24. Yeah.
Sick. Roll damage.
Ooh la la.
10. So, maybe he's looking at Kaido, maybe he's not.
Yeah.
But, the arrow goes through the air, doesn't seem to catch fire this time. Kind of hits him in the shoulder a little bit, and you see him kind of like wince, and he kind of looks down at the arrow. He grabs it, and he pulls it out. And he kind of turns to the two people that he's with, and he's speaking very angrily at them.
Oh, he's with people.
Yep, two people were behind him, dressed very similarly.
All right. I turn to Kato and I say, he bleeds.
So you are now at 0 hit points. How death works, you find a vial of something. Find a vial of something.